What's up guys, Trevor here, Ecommerce Paradise. I just wanted to tell you about the new way to do Google Shopping ads for high ticket e-commerce. And this actually works for almost any other brand, direct to consumer, expensive, low cost, whatever. But the way you do them is feed only PMAX campaigns, one campaign per brand. Or even you can go more granular and do it for best-selling products and stuff like that too. But back in the day, we used to do standard shopping campaigns, multi-tier campaigns with different priorities and different bids, and you go after branded traffic, right? Because the idea is that if somebody searches a branded keyword, they're further down the funnel, so it's low-hanging fruit. So they're faster to convert because they're just looking around for who to buy from, right? But unfortunately, the ad platforms stopped working. The priorities just don't work anymore. I've gone through this with so many different clients, my own stores, and just decided that probably what's going on is the ad platforms are just no longer really trying to push that. They're really trying to push their PMAX campaigns, Google and Microsoft. So now it's working really good, PMAX campaigns. Now keep in mind, again, you really want to do one campaign per brand. You cannot do shared budgets between campaigns anymore. So like it used to be back in the day, you'd make a bunch of different campaigns and have a shared budget, so you know your daily budget. But each PMAX campaign needs its own budget. So what I'd recommend in the beginning, just start off with one campaign per brand, maybe $5 or $10 a day per brand. And then you got to wait. Usually it takes about 2 to 3 weeks for the ad campaign to really figure out the traffic that it needs to serve to in order to convert well. And then once that happens, once it starts figuring that out, then it'll start making sales. Now, make sure you use the Simprosys app with your Shopify store, because that feed is going to be really optimized. And using that app, you'll be able to set up audiences. And in the PMAX campaign creation process, you'll create an audience signal for the purchasers. So this isn't really going to provide much value until you have a lot of conversions, but later on down the road, when you do start getting conversions, it'll see the audience signals and the different types of people that are actually converting, and then it will know who to better show ads to, right? People that are, closer to making a purchasing decision, people that are looking around, that kind of stuff. It'll be able to tell that behavior naturally. It's kind of like a learning process, the AI. So just keep that in mind, guys. That's how you set it up. Feed only means that there are no other assets in your ad campaign. So PMAX is going to take you naturally to like build search ads and display ads and video ads and all this other BS. None of that stuff is going to convert very well, and it's going to cost a lot of money. So when you're creating a feed only PMAX campaign, you just create the PMAX, and then when it asks for your URL to auto generate assets, you just skip that part of the process. You don't enter anything. Skip. And so you're not going to enter any assets. Once you get past that part, just the audience signals is enough. Some other things with setup, obviously you want to target the target market, people that are actually in it, not just interested in it. Usually what I do is I turn off traffic overnight, like between the hours of like 11 to 3 or 4 a.m. Eastern, because people usually overnight are not converting, or they're like, competitors or people in other time zones and stuff like that. Just people that are, browsing and window shopping, they're not going to buy, right? So you can choose to just decrease your budget or bids overnight, or just turn off ads completely. I just turn off ads completely and let organic and other social traffic flow. Yeah, so, and then, you can do other things too, but that's just the essence of it. If you guys want more information and you want help setting up your ads, check out ecommerceparadise.com/ads. Got a tutorial there, as well as a walkthrough of how we can help you set up ads and manage them and optimize them, completely done for you. And along with that, do conversion optimization coaching calls. And the idea is that your ads is just a starting point. What you really got to do is you got to look at your store, and you got to look at your offer, and you got to figure out all the different retargeting options that you have that you should do. And you should also figure out your competitors and what they're doing, how you can improve your store and improve your offer. Because ads, it's just sending targeted traffic. That doesn't mean they're going to buy though. That means they're looking around the best place to buy, right? So you got to have trust signals, and you got to have urgency, and you got to have scarcity. You got to have all this stuff built into your store. And what I include with my ad management service is conversion optimization coaching calls, and that's a big part of it. So we go over and kind of a done with you process where I talk about some of the things you could do on your end. And I also have lots of different things that I can help you with as far as scaling your store goes, from product uploading to supply recruiting to hiring and training a VA for you. Go check out ecommerceparadise.com/scaling for all the different things I have there. Links are in the description below. Thanks so much, guys. Make sure you subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions. Trevor@ecommerceparadise.com. Send me an email, and happy to respond and help you out. See you guys out there.